Switchback. Good morning, Saskatchewan, and welcome to Switchback. Indeed, the fastest 88 minutes and 50 seconds you're ever going to experience. This is show number 120 of all time. It's May 31st, the last day of May. And we have an exciting show today filled with all kinds of different things. Before we get on with that, though, a couple of birthdays we want to mention right off the bat. Nikki Ortman wants everybody to know that it's Jenny Lisco's birthday 4 days ago. So thank you for that, Nikki, and next time tell us ahead of time. It's also Sister Sue's birthday tomorrow. No, that's not a nun. That's my sister, Susan. So happy birthday, Susan. Now, as I mentioned, we've got lots of different things on today's show. Sort of a supersonic space age, yet somehow poignant, retrospective. It's going to be a really good show, I promise. And we're going to start that show right now by taking a look at some of today's headlines. The Police give us a taste of their greatest hit singles.
Now for a little basic detective work.
This should be interesting.
Go ahead, Max.
The chief is kidnapped and held for ransom in Satan Place.
What's your conclusion, Max?
The chief has been kidnapped.
May I ask which one of these items led you to that conclusion?
This innocent-looking piece of paper.
Don't tell your mom or dad. Bon Jovi's wanted dead or alive. And we'll finish up with Lindsey Buckingham and friends and their big hit, Big Love. Also on today's show, we're going to visit with three people representing the Saskatchewan School of the Arts. Rhodey Blanchard is here. He's one of the directors. Todd Dubé and Sabina Kim are a couple of the students. And it's a summer program that happens at what used to be Fort San. I find out they took away the post office, and gee, what do you do when they do that? Anyway, they're going to be here to talk about the Sask School of the Arts, something that you might be interested in doing this summer because you're going to have all those days off. And, you know, I know you're anxious to get back to school, so here's a summer school for you. Also, we have lasers today. John Allen and Glenn Rosen are going to be here to talk about lasers. Light amplification and some other words is what means laser. And they're going to burn some holes in some wood. You know, whenever you've got wood and you need holes in it, lasers are the answer. So that'll be a little bit interesting. Also, we're going to talk to Scott Isaac. Now, Scott's a young man who's been very interested in planes for years and years and years. And this week, of course, the SST Supersonic Concord landed in Regina, also took off from Regina. And our camera people were out there taking lots of great camera pictures. So Scott will be here to kind of do a color commentary on the Concord and its visit to Saskatchewan. Also, we're going to put you folks in the know about two very interesting topics, but I'm going to keep them a secret right now. Also, we're going to have some more jokes. We have 5 jokes again today, some good and some not so good. Also, some make it quick calls and a couple more famous faces. Now, today's show is going to be a little bit different because we're going to give you folks at home at least 4 opportunities to win prizes right out there while you're watching the show. And the first opportunity is going to happen right now. We're going to show you a video by the Police, and this is really a medley of various hits that are all from the album, the latest Police album, which is called Every Breath You Take, the Police Singles album. Now, you have a chance to win this album by giving me a phone call and telling me at least 3 of the songs in this video medley. We're going to run the video medley right now. Name at least 3 of these singles, and you'll win this album. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. In a bottle, yeah. Message in a bottle.
Coconut gives you the taste of paradise.
Jane and John have problems in their cars. Sand and gravel is ruining Jane's carpet, and John's trousers are constantly getting stained. The answer? The original Pant Saver Car Mat. Regular with its famous central pan that collects water to protect your pants. And deluxe with carpet specially knitted to retain sand and gravel. But beware of envious hands, cause Pant Savers suit tasty, luxurious interiors, as well as the smaller dimensions of compact cars. Pant Saver Deluxe or Regular in a choice of colors. Originals always made some jealous.
My dearest Plum, I must insist Chiclet's flavor is outside on the candy coating.
Lamb-chop, I royally beg to differ. Chiclet's flavor is inside in the gum.
Outside, my dear
No,
bird.
inside, Bunnykins.
Outside.
Inside.
Outside.
Inside. Princely deduction.
Whale of an observation.
Chiclet, two-flavored great, no debate.
That's just so funny.
So, another day, another shootout.
A drink instead.
Yeah. But not the usual.
Nope. When it's time to break out of the old routine, go for the real flavor of A&W Root Beer.
Real good.
Yep. When you don't want to go for the usual, go for the flavor.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the video aquarium. Come here, boys. Come on. I'll feed you food later. Tell all your friends. You saw it first right here on Switchback, a video aquarium. We had the video fireplace at Christmas time. We were looking at the video microwaves maybe on a future episode. It's a strange thing. I want to announce the winner right off the bat. Ryan Parnes. Let's hear it for Ryan Parnes. A big hand, yes. Ryan Parnes of Regina wins this album right here. The Police, Every Breath You Take. He identified at least 3 of the songs. Can't Stand Losing You, Every Breath You Take, and Message in a Bottle. So congratulations, Ryan. We'll send this out to you. Allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. Keep watching. Now, there's going to be many more opportunities for you folks to phone in and win some prizes on today's show. But before we do any of that, I got to feed these fish and tell you folks about this week's Get Smart. Now, in this week's episode, the chief gets kidnapped. Or I guess you'd say chief napped. Anyway, Chaos demands $200,000 ransom, which has got to be a month's supply of makeup for Tammy Baker. Anyway, obviously times have changed, and hopefully Max and 99 will be able to rescue the chief. So let's take a look at this week's episode, Satan Place. Okay, Saskatchewan, do you recognize this famous face? If you do, give us a phone call right now. The first person to identify this famous face wins a Switchback mug. And that looks like a pretty famous face to me. Joining us right now are 3 guests who, in a sense, represent the Saskatchewan School of the Arts. Something that they've been involved with and they enjoy, and maybe if you're looking for something to do this summer, you might want to get involved yourself as well. First of all, just introduce the people so you'll know who they are. Sitting closest to me is Rhodey Blanchard, who's one of the directors. Then we have a couple of people who have been students and hopefully will be students again. Todd Dubé in the middle, and Sabina Kim sitting on the end. Good morning, all of you, and welcome to Switchback. Rhodey, maybe I'll start with you first of all. Just give us a brief overview of the Saskatchewan School of the Arts, where it is, and what sorts of things happen there.
Okay, the Saskatchewan School of the Arts is happening this summer for the 20th year at Echo Valley Centre near Fort Capel. It's a charming place in the valley, and it has been known, the location has been known in the past as Fort San. Officially, it's Echo Valley Centre. For a period of 6 weeks this summer, it will come to life with all kinds of people of all ages who are taking an intense experience in any number of arts fields. Band, jazz, visual arts, literature, Highland arts, dance, drama, and more. And
obviously a whole bunch of different things.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
All happening at once. Now, our cameras were out there and captured some of the SAS School of Arts while it was in action, and maybe I can get you guys to take a look at this and comment on some of the things that we see happening out at the school. Yep, sure enough, that's Echo Valley. About how many people are there?
Well, the enrollment would vary up to maybe as many as 300 at any one time. You can see it really is a beautiful place, and here are some students just checking in.
Now, you mentioned there's so many different things going on, everything from writing to it looks like band, orchestra things.
Not all at the same time, but
so there's sort of something for everyone, I suppose. This is one of the classes right here, I suppose.
Yeah. This would be the Kistner Jazz Clinic.
Is this Kistner?
No, that is one of the other. Instructors come in from all over the North American continent for the jazz.
This would be the.
This is Ukrainian. No, this is Ukrainian dance. Now we don't have that this year. Every 3rd year, I believe, they lay off. But the instructor for this course came straight from the Ukraine.
Whereabouts do the students come from?
All over
this area, or
all over Saskatchewan, and we got quite a few from out of province too. Here's your bagpipes. This is the largest annual piping and drumming school outside of Scotland. You can see from the various regalia that they come from all over the place. Different pipe bands, some individual pipers. Last summer we had an American armed forces person from Guantanamo in Cuba who came in for the piping.
Okay. Let's find out some more specific information, I suppose, from you, Todd, and you, Sabina. Todd, first of all, you were at the summer school last year. What did you take? What did you like about it?
I was with the guitar course, and what I find that I liked about the course was it was very educational. It helped me out a lot with not only my guitar playing, but discipline, finger technique, theory, learning music, and meeting a lot of new faces and people.
Now, had you played guitar in the past, or were you a beginner just taking this course?
I have played guitar in the past. As far as classical goes, it was my first time.
Okay. Sabina, how about yourself? Now, quite a different interest area for you. Tell us about that.
Well, I'm interested in writing, and I was out there for introductory writing. It was 2 weeks of prose and poetry, and you could switch from doing prose to poetry in the after the first week. It was really good. They have a really good program.
Now, are you going back this summer?
Yep.
And what do you think is the best part? I mean, I know the food. Other than that, what's the best thing, and why are you going back? It's just when Rudy said it was a really intense experience, he wasn't exaggerating, and I think it's sort of it's discipline, but at the same time it really helps you develop more as a person, and I think that's really just for writing. As far as writing goes, I think you have to be really open to people, so it helps that way. And it's a social thing. You meet a lot of different people.
Oh, yeah.
You have your, you get to meet people.
It's kind of a special world in a way, because you're isolated from everyone else.
And it's a nice setting. Now, if people are out there and they're interested in any of these programs, what should they do to get a hold of somebody?
Well, they should phone the Saskatchewan Arts Board at 787-4056 or write and get hold of one of these, which will tell you everything about the school and the courses there and the deadlines and what it costs and so on.
Okay, Saskatchewan Arts Board.
Saskatchewan Arts Board. Okay. And or drop us a line at 2550 Broad Street. It's just right next door to here, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
We'd be glad to look after you.
Okay. I hope you guys have a really good summer. Sorry, Todd, you don't get to go back. You have to work. Yeah. But maybe in another summer you can go. Actually, I can get you guys to hang out here for just a while. Sabina, I'll get you to hold on to that, because we're going to do something that I very much enjoy doing, and that is we're going to read our jokes this week. We have some more jokes. Excuse me, I'll reach down here and pick them up. I have them right here now. Here we are with some dandy jokes. Our first joke of the morning comes from Melinda Jalbert, or Jalbert, or Melinda, who lives in Regina, and here's Melinda's joke. It seems there were these two men who worked in a graveyard. Every time they passed a certain grave, they would hear music coming from it, but the music came out backwards. After this happened a few times, they decided to see whose grave it was. So it turned out it was Beethoven's. They dug up the coffin, and when they looked inside, sure enough, Beethoven was decomposing. There's our first joke. Our second joke of the morning. This one comes from Janelle McAllister in Regina. What did the judge say when the skunk walked into the courtroom? Odor in the court. Odor in the court. That was our second joke. They're getting a little bit better. Incidentally, the best jest of the morning, which will be the fifth joke, is going to win this delightful Switchback t-shirt. So delightfully modeled here by Sabina, and it is a dandy t-shirt. You'd love to have that yourself, wouldn't you? Yeah. Yeah, well, if you'd have sent in a joke, you might have. Our third joke comes from Noella Demarest, who lives in Southey. Here's the joke. Two politicians had locked themselves out of their car, and unfortunately some important papers they needed for a meeting were inside. The first guy says, let's use a coat hanger to pull up the lock. Oh, no, argued the second. Someone might see us and think we were trying to break in. Well, then we could use my pocket knife and cut away a rubber around the window and stick our fingers through and pull up the lock. No, people would think we're stupid and we wouldn't know how to use a coat hanger. Well, we better do something. The top's down and it's starting to rain. Okay, our fourth joke of the morning comes to us from Tammy Drozdik, who lives in Ogama, the home of the Badlands Regional Winter Games. Hello, Tammy. What's the difference between Coca-Cola and a cat washing itself? One is the pause that refreshes, and the other refreshes its pause. And the fifth joke this morning. Are you guys awake over there, or what? It is really quiet in here. Okay, here's our fifth and final joke. This is the best jest. It belongs to Jonathan Joyce in Saskatoon, and Jonathan, incidentally, is going to win this T-shirt. So delightfully and curiously modeled by Sabina. Thank you very much. It's a great T-shirt. Here's the joke. There was this lady who was in the hospital about to have a baby. Her brother walked in. "Where's my husband?" she asked. "Well, he's tied up at work and he couldn't make it." After the baby was delivered, her husband walked into the hospital. Her brother told him the baby had been delivered. They were twins, a boy and a girl. The husband says, "Well, what are their names?" And the brother says, "Well, I named them. The girl's name is Denise, and the boy's name is the nephew." Ooh, that was sort of our best jest. So congratulations, Jonathan Joyce. You win this delightful Switchback T-shirt. And to you, Jonathan, and everybody else, we need lots and lots more jokes. As you can see, we need lots and lots more jokes. So please send them to us. Here is our Switchback address. Switchback joke. Care of Switchback, 2440 Broad Street in Regina, and the postal code is S4P4A1. Now, if you folks are interested in obtaining a couple of tickets, I happen to have in here 6 tickets to the Budweiser Challenge 2, produced by Night Out Entertainment, this coming Thursday night at 7 o'clock at the Agrodome in Regina. It's Supercross. You know, the motorbikes, they race up and down. So if you're the kind of person that loves spine-tingling, action-packed motorcycle racing combined with excessive noise and strong diesel fumes, you might want to win a pair of these tickets. It'll be pretty easy to do. The first 3 people to phone in will each win a pair of tickets to this Thursday's Supercross. Now, it's going to be in Regina, so if you're in Prince Albert, you'll have to find a way to get to Regina, or the tickets will be wasted. And that would be a sad thing. So give us a call right now. The first 3 people will win a pair of tickets each to see this Thursday's Budweiser Challenge 2. It's going to be good. Okay, still ahead on Switchback. We've got the Lasers, the Concord, Bon Jovi, and a whole bunch more, so don't go away.
There's more to satisfy you in the new Bigger Snickers bar. More crunchy peanuts, more peanut butter nougat, more creamy caramel, more rich milk chocolate, more Snickers to enjoy, more Snickers to satisfy you. Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies. And now, Snickers is bigger, Snickers is bigger, Snickers is bigger, 'cause it puts more in, there's more to satisfy you. Yeah.
Because they spin too fast, ordinary brushes tend to get you wet all the time. But add gears to reduce the speed of its turbine, and you get the new TurboJet 2 gear-driven brush that won't splash. With its new brush shape and powerful soap sticks, TurboJet 2 with gears gives you more cleaning action than ever without getting you wet. And with its added torque, it won't jam under pressure like other brushes. See for yourself. Also, rubber-coated TurboJet extensions will help you clean almost anything quicker and better. So look for the new TurboJet 2 gear-driven rotary brush and these other TurboJet amazing cleaning machines.
Where's that hot shot that says he can develop color prints in 1 hour flat?
At Prism 50-minute Photo Mousse, now with 3 locations. At 11th and Scarth, we have Regina's only 1-hour disc service. 3.5 or 4-inch jumbo prints are available. Save 30% on 4-day film service. Prism 50-minute Photo, 11th and Scarth, Golden Mile, and Norman View Shopping Center.
You're done real good this time, but I'll get you anytime, Mousse.
Don't monkey around when it comes to your car's engine. It needs regular oil changes for maximum engine life and fuel efficiency. Bring your car to Lube Tube, home of the 5-minute oil change. With a regular oil change, we'll lubricate your car free of charge and give it a thorough visual inspection to keep you safely on the road. After your oil change, gas up or wash your car at Dirty Dad's Car Wash and Mohawk Gas Bar. Drop in and see us at 1920 Francis Street, just north of Victoria. There's no monkey business when you visit LubeTube.
Welcome back, Saskatchewan. It's that time of the show, yes, 20 to 10, when we try to put you people in the know. Excuse me, we're having a bit of problems here. Okay, we're going to put you people in the know. Thank you. Our first letter, someone who wants to be put in the know. Oh, they're confusing me this morning. Jeffrey Bose, I believe it is, who lives in Bethune, Saskatchewan. He asks, do Bigfoot monsters really exist? Well, no, Jeffrey. It's a mythical sort of thing. It makes good movies, and it's not. I don't think it's. It could be true. It could be true. I mean, even scientists, I guess, do make mistakes sometimes. So there's always the potential for problems. Yes, Jeffrey, Bigfoot monsters do exist. Okay, now we're going to put Erica, Allen, and Martine Francis in the know. I'm going to get worn out doing this. Here's the question. This is an interesting one. These people live in Regina, all three of them. They got together and they come up with this question because they want to be in the know. Here's the question. And they even say themselves, this is a real dumb question. And they're right. Why does the water in the toilet go up and down when it's windy outside? Well, for you, Erica, Allen, and Martine Francis, I'm going to put you in the know. And we just happen to have here a cross-section diagram of your basic household toilet. I should remind all you folks, please don't try this at home. If you saw your toilet in half, it'll be a big mess. But let's pretend you're looking at a toilet from the side, and this is basically what it would look like. Now, you notice the blue stripes here. This represents the water in the bottom of the toilet bowl. Now, you'll notice the drain comes down here and goes away to where bad things go. But we have this big stack here, and it's called a vent stack, and it goes all the way up here and goes up onto the roof of your house. And this is where air comes in, and air comes in here so that, you know, when the toilet goes at the end, that's the air that's going in there. Well, what happens is on windy days, the wind will blow into this pipe here on your roof. So you see the wind is blowing in here like this, and the wind blows and blows and blows, and it kind of makes this water go swish, swish, swish. And I hope you're happy, Erica, Allen, and Martine. We've certainly put you in the know with respect to water doing things like this. Now, because there's only one more week of Switchback, that being next Sunday, we won't ask for any more in the know entries. I guess right. But thanks to everyone that has sent in the knows into us. This year we'll do some more in the future. It's time for a video now that we didn't have time for last week. Obviously, we do have time this week because it's only 17 minutes before 10. This is Bon Jovi, in my opinion, a good tune. Wanted, Dead or Alive. Slippery When Wet. Bon Jovi. One of the better tunes. Thank you very much. The Chicken and I would like to announce the winners of the motocross tickets. Darren Stoven, who lives in Regina. You win a pair of tickets. Martin Cameron, also from Regina. You win a pair of tickets. And Tara Lee Flaman in Vibank. You win a pair of tickets. We'll be sending those out to you in the mail. Please allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. I'm going to be making a couple of phone calls right now. And if you're in the house where this phone rings, pick up the phone and say, make it quick, I'm watching Switchback. And if you're not in the house where this phone rings, stay right there because maybe the next time I call, it'll be you. And if you're outside and you hear a phone ringing, run inside your house because it could be me phoning you. And if it is, pick up the phone and say, make it quick, I'm watching Switchback. Or if I phone and you're already on the phone, that would be busy. This is interesting. Everybody tells Jenna Lee Morris in Bengoff that she doesn't win because I tried, but she was on the phone, so... I mean, everybody knows. You got to stay off the phone on Sunday morning if you have any hope of winning at all. All right, here's a guy who bribed me with big-time dineros. Whoops. I'm causing some kind of trouble there for somebody. I'll dial another number here. This is a long-distance number, which means it's costing us money, and it's to a faraway place. Look at it, this guy. Just give it a real quick look here. I won't show you who it is, but...
Make it quick, I want you to switch back.
Are you Jacob?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. You live up in L'Orange?
Yeah.
You're right. You sent me $1,605. How come you sent me that much? Why didn't you send me more?
I don't know, I didn't have enough.
That's all you had? Well,
I had lots more.
Oh, you had lots more, but you're saving it for another time. Well, thank you very much, Jacob. Catherine here is showing us the album you're going to win. It's the Hit Energy album. We'll be sending that to you up in L'Orange. And Jacob, I just want to congratulate you and say I love your ladder. Okay? Bye now. Jacob's ladder. Oh, I shouldn't do that, should I? Okay, we're making another phone call here. I'll be doing that right now. Well, that's annoying, that little noise. Catherine, you don't like that noise, do you? Scratching your head. So how do you like this TV thing? Is this okay? What do you think of this video aquarium? Hot idea here. We got the video aquarium happening here. Phoning Saskatoon, I'll give you that much of a head start. Video aquarium, see the fish in there? See my plunger? I'm a toilet expert.
Make it quick, I'm watching Switchback.
How do they... They always do that. You did very well. Is this Julie... Choudhury?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Good for you. I got a great letter here from you, and you told me a really neat joke here. Unfortunately, it wasn't one that I could use on television, but it interested me enough that I thought I better give you a phone call. How are things up there in Saskatoon this morning?
Fine.
Fine. Looking forward to having school finished?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Just 2 more years to go, and I'll be finished grade 6.
Yeah.
Tell you what, are you interested in winning this Hit Energy album, or could I send you another kind of a prize? I'm feeling like I'm in a really good mood today, Julie. You can win any Switchback prize that we have here. What would you like?
I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
Fridge magnet?
How about Hit Energy record?
A which?
A Hit Energy.
A Hit Energy album? We just happen to have one right here.
Okay.
I can't believe that's what you want. I'll tell you what, we'll throw a fridge magnet in there too. Thanks very much, Julie.
Bye.
All right, have a good day. Bye-bye. Thanks to you, Catherine. You can stay right there. In fact, you can have that Hit Energy album because you helped me out. And I don't know what we'll do for Julie. Oh, we'll get Julie another one. Isn't this a great plunger? I showed you this, eh? We're going to be back in 2 minutes. That's 120 supersonic seconds. And we're going to take a look at the Concord.
Snickers is bigger because it's glory. There's more to satisfy you in the new bigger Snickers bar. More crunchy peanuts, more peanut butter nougat, more creamy caramel, more rich milk chocolate, more Snickers to enjoy, more Snickers to satisfy you. Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies. And now... Snickers is bigger, Snickers is bigger, Snickers is bigger because it's more in there's more to satisfy you. Yeah.
Here's some new magic from an old master.
Magic Serenade. 20 contemporary melodies, all complete, all beautifully orchestrated, and all chosen by Ackerbilk for this, his newest album. Magic Serenade. 20 fresh new melodies, beautifully played by the master of the clarinet, Mr. Ackerbilk. Today's freshest melodies, music's richest sound on Magic Serenade. Serenade that's pure magic. It's Magic Serenade by Ackerbilk. 2 stereo records, 1 long play cassette, 20 great new hit songs from Quality Records and Tapes. In stores now.
Panasonic Easy Touch electronic microwave ovens are simple to use, with convenient touch controls and variable cooking power levels. Auto reheat is a convenient way of warming meats, casseroles, and pastry. The Future Wave turntable continuously rotates food during cooking for best cooking results. Panasonic's Easy Touch ovens are available in a size for every need and priced from only $369. Every family can afford a Panasonic microwave oven.
Available at Aquafine Fine Water Centers, Northgate Mall, Regina, and 644 Main Street, Moose Jaw.
There you go, Saskatchewan. If you can identify this soon-to-be famous face, you have a chance to win a Switchback mug. The first person to correctly identify the owner of this famous face will win a Switchback mug. Give us a call right now. You know, it was probably about 80 years ago that my great-great-grandfather, Orville, first flew in Kitty Hawk, little airplane. No, I'm not related to the Wright brothers, but, you know, people have been flying planes for years and years. But one of the most phenomenal, astounding, amazing planes ever to be built was the SST Concord, a collaboration between the French and the British. This is a supersonic jetliner. It's amazing, and I'm not the only person that thinks so. This person thinks so, too. Please welcome Scott Isaac to Switchback. Scott, good morning.
Morning.
Now, you're pretty interested in lots of different kinds of planes, I understand. I was talking to your dad, and you're, you know, the snowbirds, any kind of thing. You like all that sort of thing. How come you're interested in planes? How'd you get started?
Well, I just thought that technology and it's happening in our future and get into it.
So do you like watching movies like Top Gun and stuff like that when you get to see them flying around and stuff? Now I don't know how many people out there know, I think quite a few do, that the Concord, which is the world's fastest jetliner, was in Regina this week. It brought the French president. Nobody really knows who he was or what he was doing here, but the plane was really neat. I think there's more people interested in the plane. And you were out there. I know you snuck away from school to see this plane land. Oh, okay, well, we'll keep that. You had permission from your mom. She's sitting right over there. Ooh, you shouldn't have done that. Anyway, and I played hooky from work. Actually, I got a chance to get out there as well and take a look at the plane. What was your first impression when you saw the Concord coming in? Pretty spectacular?
Yeah, I thought it would be way bigger, though. Like, it's smaller than I thought it would be. And it's pretty streamlined and looks pretty fast.
My father would say it looks like it's going 100 miles an hour standing still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the big wing. It looks sort of like the space shuttle when it came in for a landing.
Yeah.
Now, there must have been... there were thousands of people out at the airport anyway, taking pictures, binoculars, cameras, and everything. And I was fortunate enough to be right on the runway, not right on the runway, but just beside the runway with a camera. And there were several cameras out there, lots of CBC cameras. So we put together a little clip, and if you'll help me, Scott, we'll take a look at the Concord's visit and then departure from Regina. And we'll tell everybody, you know, this was the view I had right out on the runway. Look at this cloud coming off the wings there. Now, different kind of wings than a lot of planes have, isn't it?
Yeah, they're sort of triangular shape.
That's called a delta wing.
Yeah.
And the nose sort of swoops down on the front there. It comes in at such an angle, I guess the pilots can't see out the front.
Yeah.
Now, any idea when this thing gets cranked up to full speed, Scott, how fast it'll go?
Mach 2, I think, which is 2 times the speed of sound, which is pretty fast.
Yeah, like 11 or 1,200 miles an hour, I guess.
Yeah.
Not very big, though. I was thinking, now, the wings are pretty big and they spread out, but actually inside, do you have any idea how many people fit inside?
Approximately 104 people.
Yeah, it's small. It's been described as a Greyhound bus. On the inside, pretty skinny aisleway and not too much room. Now, this is the bed where the French president sleeps, which I know is important to everyone. There it is. Yeah, streamlined. It's going so fast. Now, I learned an interesting thing, Scott. This plane is made out of a titanium metal or some kind of special metal. And here it is taking off. When it goes at supersonic speeds, there's so much heat generated just from the air friction that this plane stretches 7 inches. It's 7 inches longer when it's going supersonic speed. Were you there when it left, or did you just see it land?
No, I just saw it land.
An amazing thing. Look at that. And who says planes pollute the air? Come on. It's a myth. Very noisy thing, too. One of our fellows was out there and just rattled his ears and hurt for a long time. So very noisy. This thing will go across the ocean in 3 hours instead of the normal 8 hours. And I guess, well, if you swim it'd probably take a couple of days.
Yeah.
So very, very fascinating. What's your favorite plane? You're a plane nut. Have you got a favorite?
Well, the Concord is one of my favorites, and there's some fighter planes that I like.
The F-18?
Yeah.
The F-16? The F-142? I don't know. There's just numbers.
Like
the F-18 I think is pretty neat. My favorite is the Harrier jump jet. Goes up straight, pivots around, and zooms away. If you could have any Switchback prize today, what would you like?
Not sure.
Not sure? Tell you what, I'll give you a couple of hints in just a minute here, but we'll let the folks at home take a look at the conclusion of this week's Get Smart. They got to rescue the chief. He's been kidnapped or kidnapped. It's called Satan Place. Not Satan Place. Satan.
I'm very proud of my collies. They're just incredible dogs.
Heather Hollis, breeder of champion collies.
A good collie should have a well-balanced head and an abundance of coats, just like this guy. When you have a well-nourished dog, it just shows. I feed my dogs Pal. You can see the meat chunks right in it. It's loaded with meat, which is really important to a dog. My dogs love Pal. They just love it. Pal has the best kind of meat for dogs, and I'd recommend it to anyone.
Pal, with 5 kinds of meat. Recommended by Heather Hollis, top breeder.
The true dining experience. Enter the fabulous world of the Brown Derby family restaurant with its tradition of great steaks, extraordinary seafood, ribs, Greek, Italian, and gourmet specialties, and the Super Sunday Brunch. It's your best choice, offering the largest menu in Regina at the right price. Relax or enjoy the soft sounds of live entertainment. At the Brown Derby, everyone is treated as royalty. Experience the Danakas touch. The Brown Derby family restaurant, a true dining experience. 3926 Gordon Road.
Watering a big yard with lots of different areas can be great exercise. Of course, you need enough hose to reach every nook and cranny. So expect a few hang-ups.
Beat the watering hassles with a Rainbird sprinkler system. It's so easy to install, you can do it yourself. Drop into Waterboy Irrigation with your yard measurements and let the irrigation professionals help you do it right. Waterboy Irrigation, 1271 Scarth.
Your dog will love Pal, a unique recipe with 5 kinds of meat in every can. Beef, chicken, heart, kidney, and liver. See the quality of Pal. Real chunks of meat in a rich, tasty jelly that dogs love. It's clear that dogs who love meat enjoy Pal. You can see this dog loves it. Feed your dog great-tasting Pal, made with 5 kinds of meat. Your dog will love it.
Welcome back, Saskatchewan. I have 3 guests with me this morning. Over here on my right is John Allen. John, good morning and welcome to Switchback. Then I have right here Glenn Rosen, and down at the far end, Doug Swinton. And I'll start with you first of all, John. Oh, you brought your family along. That's always good to hear. John, you're an engineer. You work with SaskTel. I understand there's something significant about 1987 and engineers in general.
In 1887, 100 years ago, in Montreal, some Canadian civil engineers formed the Canadian Society of Civil Engineers, which later formed itself into the Engineering Institute of Canada. And this display is part of a display we're taking around the province this year to celebrate the 100th year of engineering as an organized profession in Canada.
100 years? Oh, that's quite a while.
That's right.
You don't look it. You're doing quite well. You're an engineer with SaskTel, but engineers, as part of this association, have a general engineering interest.
That's right.
And so that hence becomes the involvement with the lasers. Now, I think SaskTel has some involvement with lasers too, but before we potentially get into that area, I want to go over here to you, Glenn. Now, I don't know how many people, you got to be a real hardcore Switchback fan to remember this, but Glenn was on the second Switchback in the spring of 1984, talking about lasers. So welcome back.
Thank you.
You're a veteran, TV stuff, nothing new for you. Now, you've got a laser here, and maybe you could just very quickly tell us what a laser is and more specifically what this laser is.
Okay, I'll stick with this one particularly. This one's a carbon dioxide laser. It uses carbon dioxide gas like what's in Pepsi and Coke. And that's passed through a glass tube in the center here at very low pressures. That's excited by 15,000 volts applied to the end electrodes. And of course it glows like a neon sign because it's emitting light. But we're only collecting infrared light, the stuff that the carbon dioxide molecules are generating, and by these mirrors, and it's bouncing back and forth as it's being collected. Okay. That makes it more powerful on every pass. The front mirror is partially transmissive, so some of it leaks out, and that forms the laser beam. Meanwhile, you're just adding voltage continually, so this is why the laser goes off continually. And the beam is very powerful. It can be used for cutting and welding and what have you.
Okay, we'll do a little bit of a demonstration here. The laser will be turned on, and we'll look down here at the end. There's a piece of wood, and it'll actually burn that wood. So that's just light rays that is amplified.
Yes, that's infrared light. The light is invisible, but if you do see the glow there, that's because the wood is becoming red hot. But the light is invisible to the naked eye because it's infrared.
Okay, I think we'll just move this to a new spot, hold it just differently, and we'll see it.
Let's lift them up a bit higher here. There we go.
So this is sort of like the magnifying glass trick in a sense with the sun's light.
Exactly.
You've manufactured your own beam here.
That's right. It's very directional and very, very intense, and it's very similar to the light coming away from the sun.
Okay. Now, Glenn, I'm gonna get you and Doug to set up for our sort of second demonstration, and we can cut some glass. If you folks out there have any questions on lasers, please give us a call right now, 359-1069 if you're calling in Regina. If you're calling from outside of Regina, 1-359-1076. Now, you mentioned surgery is one application of lasers. I suppose it's, we hear about Star Wars, engineers can use lasers, surveying and things like that. What you're going to do here is use the laser to cut glass.
That's correct.
Now, what would be different about, what have you done to the laser now to cut glass that you didn't have on when you did the wood?
What we've got here is a beam director. It first directs the beam down, so it's not straight out anymore. And then when it hits the bottom here, it's connected up to a converging lens, identical to a magnifying glass that we would use to burn paper out in the sun. But this is a specially designed lens that's set up for this laser.
And so now the laser comes down here, hits a mirror, and goes straight down. So we just basically put a 90-degree turn in the end of it.
Okay.
And underneath there
is a lens. Okay, you can roll it there.
Now, that's not really the laser that we see on the glass. You were saying that's just white-hot glass.
That white light you're seeing is not the beam, but it's a spot where the beam is hitting, and it's turning it white-hot. Now, I take the glass out here, and you can see that it's in two pieces. It cuts right through the glass. Ordinary light wouldn't do that, so a red laser beam would not cut glass. But because this laser is infrared and therefore invisible, it doesn't go through the glass like normal light, so therefore it burns it.
Okay, that was going to be my question. Why, if you put a mirror in there, does the laser bounce off the mirror and not just burn the mirror?
Well, because metals are reflective to laser light, and so is some forms of glass as well, and it just bounces right off without the glass or absorbing it and then heating up.
Okay, it's never there long enough to.
Yeah, the metal has to absorb the light before it can cut.
Okay, we'll grab some calls here. Good morning, welcome to Switchback.
How long have you people been with the laser thing?
Oh, I don't understand your question. Can you be a bit more specific?
Like working on lasers.
Oh, okay. I've been working with lasers since I was in about grade 8. So that's a few years ago.
Yes, about 60 years ago.
About 60 years.
Well, not quite that long. You made this laser yourself?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning, welcome to Switchback.
Hi, this is Trevor Benning.
Hi, Trevor.
What was your most embarrassing moment with it?
Have you done anything embarrassing with a laser?
Yes, I have, as a matter of fact. Actually, it's quite very, very stupid. When I was aligning the laser mirror here, not on this one, but a bigger one back at my lab, this particular beam director was not in place, and therefore I just decided I'd reach across the beam path. And I got a nice burn on my arm to remember that situation by, and I guess I'll never do that again.
And I just hate the smell of burnt hair. Oh, don't you hate that? Thanks for calling.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye. They're all saying bye. Good morning, welcome to Switchback.
I'd like to ask a question.
Well, this would be the time.
Okay, what happens if the laser hits your hand?
Well, it depends. If it's the beam that you saw burn the wood here, you'd get a very large burn just like up here in the wood. But if the focus beam that you've seen on the glass hits you, it'll cut you right to the bone like a knife.
Oh.
And that would not be a fun thing.
No. But you wouldn't bleed because it would seal up the blood vessels of the cut. That's why they use it in surgery.
Okay.
Thanks for calling.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. They use lasers in compact discs?
Yes, they do, but they're not like this. They are an infrared laser. It's an invisible laser, but it's generated by a diode about so big. It is a very precise point source of light, but it doesn't burn holes in things. However, one major Japanese manufacturer has designed a laser last year, a diode laser, that will burn paper. So it's getting more powerful.
Right. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hello. Do they use lasers in hospitals, like for eye surgery?
They sure do. A CO2 laser like this would not be usable for eye surgery because the eye will absorb the infrared radiation too much and you'd literally explode it, which would not be all that helpful. The eye surgery lasers are normally green lasers, argon lasers, and they're used for photocoagulating on the retina to remove little scars and lesions caused by diabetes and glaucoma and other things.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Got a quick question for us?
How long have you been using lasers for?
Oh, many years. Like I say, since I was in grade 8.
What does laser stand for? LASER.
Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation.
You're right. And you're well on your way to winning fabulous cash and prizes. If you could just step back for a second. I'd like Doug to step over here just for a second. Doug, would you just like to say something? Just say hello, anything. You've been here all day. We didn't get to ask you anything. I feel bad. Say hi to your parents.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I'm with the display going around the province. The student they hired to take this around the province.
So if people are out there in various parts of the province, they may see you in a mall with a laser.
Exactly.
And this is Doug and say, hey, I saw you on Switchback, and I even heard you, just barely. Okay, thanks very much, guys. We're going to continue. Thank you too. Bye now. We're going to continue to. We'll continue to burn our way through some stuff here. Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. I just call them lasers. Okay, time for our final video of the morning. It's Fleetwood Mac. This is my favorite kind, when they take a good song and kind of a neat visual look, and it makes a good thing. Fleetwood Mac's big tune. It's called Big Love.
I'm very proud of my collies. They're just incredible dogs.
Heather Hollis, breeder of champion collies.
A good collie should have a well-balanced head and an abundance of coat, just like this guy. When you have a well-nourished dog, it just shows. I feed my dog Pal. You can see the meat chunks right in it. It's loaded with meat, which is really important to a dog. My dogs love Pal. They just love it. Pal has the best kind of meat for dogs, and I'd recommend it to anyone.
Pal, with 5 kinds of meat. Recommended by Heather Hollis, top breeder.
Thick pizza, like the kind you'll find at the Hot Spot restaurant. The Hot Spot features a crisp crust pizza loaded with your favorite toppings. You can enjoy a Hot Spot pizza simply by phoning 949-5606. Free citywide delivery is available on all orders over $12. And you can order any item on the menu. The Hot Spot also specializes in flavor crisp chicken. Once you try it, you'll stay with it. Enjoy the Damascus touch. Enjoy the Hot Spot Pizza and Restaurant. Call 949-5606.
It's the year-end inventory clearance sale at the Audio Warehouse. You'll find tremendous discounts on products that you've grown to trust, as well as savings on new and innovative electronics. We carry one of the largest selections of home stereo equipment, car stereos, televisions, video recorders, LPs, cassettes, and CDs. All sale price for this clearance. This is the time to buy. So stop in today during the year-end clearance sale at the Audio Warehouse. On now.
Straight from the heart, it's country music's most popular duo. Quality Records presents the best of Conway and Loretta. On this all-new collection, you'll get Conway and Loretta's biggest solo hits, as well as their most memorable duets. Feel the love, enjoy the music. The best of Conway, the best of Loretta, and the best of both. 2 great country stars, 1 great country album. The best of Conway and Loretta on LP or cassette from Quality Records and Tapes, in stores now.
I'm sorry. I have an apology to make. Earlier in today's program, we gave away 6 tickets to Supercross 87, the Budweiser Classic. Darren Stovin, Martin Cameron, Tara Lee Flamin. You guys each won a pair of tickets to a big event, which has been canceled. Oh, nobody tells me anything. I didn't even know. Thought it was going to be on. But anyway, we're going to make it up to you. I'm sorry. I'm indeed sorry that we've made this stupid blunder. So instead, we'll give you some other tickets. For you, Tara Lee, we'll give you some Gino's gift certificates. They're good for $10. Pizza and pasta, 2 locations here in Regina. And again, I'm truly sorry. For you, Martin, Mission Ridge gift certificates. Good for Mission Ridge skiing. And Martin, I'm really sorry about the motocross, but you can have these tickets. And for you, Darren, a pair of tickets to last year's junior football championship game. Regina Rams, the Ottawa Sooners. I can guarantee the Rams won. Again, I'm truly sorry. I think I'm sorry for this too. Anyway, we want to announce a couple of winners. We have the famous face winners right here in my hands. These people have won some wonderful Switchback mugs. Roby Rourke, who lives in Vanscoy, will win a Switchback mug because Roby correctly identified that famous face belonging to Darren Sanders up in Saskatoon. And our second winner, the face belonged to Susan Tam, who lives in Regina. That's Susan, and she was identified by Lisa Tam. And Lisa is a nun. No, we don't know that, but she's a sister anyway. So congratulations to you folks. You'll be winning Switchback mugs. I want to thank our guests for being here. Rhodey Blanchard, Sabina Kim, and Todd Dubé, all at the Saskatchewan School of the Arts. Thanks to you guys. Scott Isaac, our Concord expert. I convinced him. What he wants is a Switchback sweatshirt. There you go, Scott. It is a dandy sweatshirt. Thanks to Glenn, John, and Doug for being here with the laser. Really appreciated you guys coming in. Thanks to the CBC cameramen who did such a great job on the Concord also. Now, next week is going to be our final show until summer break. So we're going to talk about the Balgony Bed Derby, Championship Jazz Bands, year-end flashbacks, and we're going to find out who the Switchback fan of the year is. All that next Sunday at 9. We'll see you. Wave. That's all, folks.